Now, swimming for safety and for good health is a major focus now as we prepare for another summer. So it's a great time to tell you about a wonderful new documentary film where the central character is a world-famous pool at what is probably Australia's most famous beach. It's a bit of a special place for me, this one, so have a look and enjoy. This is the Bondi Icebergs pool on the southern edge of Bondi Beach, a wondrous sight clinging to the cliffs. The most photographed pool in the world, they say, with a sometimes racy reputation. On summer weekends, it's almost hedonistic, a place for influencers to be seen. More selfies than swimming, but the real icebergs, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year, that icebergs is a whole other story.
Sunrise.
Beautiful sunrise. Let's go all that stick of those.
Yep.
Try and keep it have a minute with the pins on. Look at the clock. Okay, try and go a minute.
Yeah.
Then we'll do 2 without. Try and go a minute 15.
This pool is about mornings and people and community, and it's the subject of a wonderful new documentary, The Pool.
Oh, it means so many different things, but it's actually really, it's my everyday. It's like my champagne. Some days I feel like I want to bottle it and take it home because it leaves me feeling so amazing, and I just want to hang on to that. I can't really get through my day unless I've been in here.
Margie Simpson-Lee is an Icebergs member and a fanatical swimming competitor. She's also the executive producer of the film, directed by another Icebergs swimmer, Ian Darling. The idea began when the pool faced a COVID shutdown.
We're all down here on the last day. I think they were closing it at something like 1:30 in the afternoon. And we're all down here going, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Where are we going to meet? How are we going to see each other? And it wasn't even so much about the water anymore. We just realised that this community that we're about to lose was something quite fundamental to our everyday.
Yes, I swim here the whole time, and I was looking for a happy story and a film about community and everything, and it wasn't until Margie said, well, what about here? And often the great stories are under your nose, and I think often familiarity breeds contempt, and it's not till you actually stand back from something and you go, wow, this is not only an incredible community, but it is one of the most beautiful ocean pools in the world.
The result is visually spectacular, full of characters and charm and even drama.
We wanted audiences just to sit there and, as you say, let the film wash over them and let them contemplate their own experiences and whether they were part of a community and whether they valued it enough or whether they had a real yearning to be a part of a community. And I think with the film we have a series of long meditative pieces where people can just reflect on their own place in life and where they are and what they may be wanting to do differently.
We've got 3 100s, then a 400, all right? The faster lanes will go 3K this morning, and the other lanes will go 2.5.
Neil Rogers was the Icebergs coach, a swimming legend. He was also Icebergs' de facto social director. Sadly, Neil and 2 others who feature in the film have died since it was shot.
Neil Rogers is an incredible person. He was an Olympian swimmer and he was our coach, and he taught kids, he taught adults to swim. He was the most caring person, and he actually brought us all together.
I remember getting invited to swim just socially. They were like, oh, it's a bunch of old boys, and you'll be fine. And I was like, yeah, cool. I'll show up, do an easy session. And I'm at the back of the lane trying to hold on. It's like, these guys aren't social swimmers, ex-Olympians, ex-Com Games swimmers.
The film also brings in the ocean swimmers and the serious swimming squad teams, the beauty of the location and the divergent stories of all the regulars.
We come down here and we swim. We swim, that's it.
About half an hour in the cold water, 20 laps of the pool,
Dr. Pacific.
Dr. Pacific, and we arrive here about the same time every morning.
Say 13 minutes to 7.
There's a few guys in the squad that make the whole winter just wearing their Speedos, which I'm quite envious of. Winter's tough. You see a few people drop off. That's definitely a thing. And then they come back when the water starts to warm up. And I'm one of those people.
The iceberg's name comes from the winter swimmers, but there are all types. It's very egalitarian, therefore typically Australian, the best of us. So it'll be fascinating to see how it's received overseas.
I think there'll be a lot of envy. Like if you're watching this film in a cold apartment in London, you'll be going, I just wish I was there.
Look, I've got to say that I've got this swimming bug myself now too, but while this film is set in this pool and it's about this pool, it's not really about the pool and swimming.
It's about a pool of humanity, yeah, and I think that was originally our working title was The Swimming Pool, but you're so right, it is actually just about this pool of people that come together and they're drawn together by this common thing. It happens to be a pool. At one of our film festival screenings, a couple of ladies came up to us and they were very emotional and they said, we don't swim, but we feel you've made a film about our book club. We actually get it and we value that club now even more than we did before.
I mean, that never skips past any of us. Every day I come down here and think, I never get sick of this. We're the luckiest people in the world.
Sure are. Yeah, the pool is now showing in cinemas, including at the Bondi Outdoor Cinema. So check your guides around the country, or you can Google the pool film and go to their website where there's stacks of information. And yeah, take the plunge. Swimming is great for everyone.